hint that I have a sense of cohesion when it comes to conversation?
You can
Not
blow
at
up
all.
that. You can blow up the picture
Good.
I put there now, Casey. I added a new picture on there. That was the wrong one.
Why have you messed with my screen?
Don't know.
Minus 100 XP.
Yeah, fine. I'll take it.
Okay, so... excuse me. Just as a confirmation, yes, I am sick as a dog, and we may end up having to finish early tonight if,
It gets worse.
yeah.
Yeah, understandable.
But, for the moment, we are coming out of session 0. We, kind of introduced our two groups together last week via the means of one group crashing into the other one and wiping out the vast majority of their village. We had a timed event where we rescued a few people and otherwise burnt up some other people. And as we left off, you were all standing on the hill overlooking the flaming ship.
Dude, I'm in the very back.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, Seeger, we are actually not ignoring you this time. We cannot
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
actually can't hear you.
Yeah.
Well, while Sigurd sorts his thing out, the first thing I'm gonna do is run over to the man clad in red. I'm gonna go down to one knee. I'm gonna lay my weapon in front of me, and I'm gonna say, "You are the son of the stars. I welcome you to Fenris."
Gonna have real different reactions to
Yeah.
Am I still raging?
Huh?
Do you
Am
want
I still raging?
actually, unless you've taken damage or dealt damage, you can't be raging.
Yeah, your rage would have faded as you were dragging people away from the fire.
Level.
I mean, that depends on what you did with the people that you dragged away.
Yeah. If
Well,
you
yeah,
did
unless
punch
you were continually punching the person you were dragging out.
Hmm?
CPR doesn't count. Never mind.
The being in red looks down at you and says, "Please stand up. I'm not who you think I am."
You are a man of the stars. You have fallen like it was meant to be. I am ready to go when you are.
He thinks he's good.
And as Kim is saying that, I would like all of the Fenrisians to roll me history. Everyone has disadvantage except Madman.
Know what I'm doing now, Casey, right?
I know exactly what you're doing.
Casey, as that's happening, I gently take a step back and I'm slowly drinking a potion. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, Harald is still, like, holding the body.
That's better than what I had.
My history is -1 and I got a natural 20.
Hey,
You have
how?
disadvantage though. Roll again.
I have an
Though.
intelligence of 9.
Yeah, roll again though. Disadvantage.
No.
I still got 17.
Still not 17.
How? Batman has a +5 to it to history. He only got an 18.
Yep. That's, barbarian that knows her shit.
And
She can read. Barely.
I don't think any of us can read because we don't have written shit.
you have runes.
Oh, that's true. But, yeah.
It would be the same thing that I would read.
No, it would not.
It'd be less complicated. Or more complicated, depending on how it's done.
Okay, yeah, so with a 17, Jamie, you vaguely recognize the symbol on this person's armor as one that's not Fenrisian. But, it's very old, and you can't quite place where it's from. Madman Harold can place where it's from.
What, with an 18? And I can't with a 17?
Yep.
Well, I have a higher education.
Yeah, he has a background in it as well that helps. This looks to be the ancient symbol of the Thousand Sons before they were corrupted.
But I wouldn't know that. Basically, it's a Thousand Sun armor and Thousand Suns. As far as my knowledge goes, is like all of them are corrupted.
As far as you know, all of the Thousand Sons were corrupted.
Yeah.
So the likelihood is that this being a pre-corruption symbol could possibly be that this was one of the original ones. At which case, you're fucked.
Oh, he's here to
Or
bring.
he stole it.
He's here
Or
to
he
bring.
stole it.
He's here to bring me to the stars.
That is your initial reaction.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Harold says, shit, what?
Shit, yeah, that's a good response.
Shit,
That's
that's a good start.
I haven't decided on a voice yet, so I won't be doing one right now. That's no son of Russ, that's a Thousand Son. And he will hold basically the spear in one hand and the axe of the Jarl in
Okay, now I can
in the
roll.
other one.
Now I can roll. So I'm wondering, can I roll then a religion or a history?
With that being said, I'll allow a religion or history, whichever is better.
Oh.
I just come up
Wow.
behind Harold. I'm like,
Oh,
There we go.
So we've had 2 natural 20s in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Jamie,
you remember
rest of this
Kim, when you
game's gonna
didn't
go
really
terrible.
believe we're
yeah.
had a lot of nat 20s.
We also tend to have a lot of nat 20s
Yeah.
and a lot of nat 1s.
Yes,
oh, we're cheating, guys.
Yeah.
Jamie, with your original roll and what he's
Oh.
just said, you don't actually have to roll again. You now realize where you know it from.
I look over at the shaman and I go, I knew that.
Yeah, so he just has still the rage face, like.
Yeah, I don't. Aldrin
Yeah.
does not like this sort of this makeup because there are literally Fenrisians, and then there are the space, and he is like in the middle of all the Fenrisians, and Kane's all the way over there. I don't know why.
I was the first one up the hill. That's the first place I went.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's smart.
I gotta
oh,
go first.
a lot of savages. Maybe I shouldn't stand next to them.
Maybe I should go up on that hill.
Well,
Yeah.
he is smart considering how some of us look. We look like we could basically tear anything apart with 2 bare hands.
Like,
So
It's-
I wouldn't blame him.
doesn't like that.
And they're
And
starting
I'm a
to
rich-
figure out what I am, and I'm like, oh shit.
By the
Casey,
way,
can,
it is
can
worth
I
pointing
roll
out-
insight?
Yeah, Taylor, you can certainly roll insight.
I just want to know if the suit of armor looks visibly distressed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I don't have a helmet on right
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he looks fine. These are his friends.
Yeah, he
God
looks
damn.
fine. Now,
How does that even? The armor's shaking. Like, oh no.
Yeah, Doc, without even requiring a roll, you're looking around and you know exactly where you've crashed.
Yeah, no, yeah, you
You
told
have
me
no
that.
idea how you got here, but you know where you are.
Yes, I rolled a crit
Mm-hmm.
on session 0. That's why.
Casey,
Yeah.
just a simple question.
Mm-hmm.
With that religion, I would know almost exactly what it is, right?
Yes.
Thus, I told you, but sure, go ahead.
I mean, the second you see the light going up in my eyes, I'm going to turn my battle axe around with the spiky end up. I'm going to take it up here towards him immediately, like upwards.
I can't believe I bowed to you, bitch.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Just to give you an idea, obviously we have made this a little bit less high tech because it is D&D, not 40k. But as a comparison, that is the pre-heresy armor.
Yeah, I've seen this.
And that is the post-heresy.
Oh, that's very different. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. And when you look at the symbols,
Like, because the corruption one, that has basically written all over it. We are corrupted, but in other words, right? And
yeah. And then if you look at
this
the
one
two
doesn't.
symbols, again, the
Well,
bottom
they're
one,
completely different. How could we tell?
the
Because
bottom,
we know what Thousand Suns look like.
yeah, the
Yeah,
bottom
that's a good look.
symbol is pre-heresy. If you notice, that symbol is still in the post-heresy, but it's now surrounded by something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just say that
It's
For-
not going to
No,
change
you're
the
good.
stance though, because I'm still going to take the butt end of my axe and point it toward him while I'm getting the other axe out, ready for a blow if he even makes a move.
By the way, that is what his armor looks like.
Yeah, I like
That's
it. I
that's
like
the
it a
medieval
lot.
version, but with those logos on it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
He just slowly puts up his hands, and he says, "Very well, you have me. Please listen to what I say, and I can explain."
When you say that, Harald is holding the head of the dog, and still there.
just seething with rage.
No. That's like his resting face. Like
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Resting rage face.
resting rage face.
Why are you always angry? I'm angry.
It's a lovely day.
I say, I understand you've just lost countless. And you may be wandering and looking for a scapegoat.
Scapegoat.
I am no
Use complicated words here.
Sorry, I'm gonna look around the boat for a second.
Hang on.
Hey, you're like, wait,
I'm like,
there's a goat?
It's alright. Harald translates it. It means speech whale. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that complicated. You'll have to speak in simple terms.
Sorry. Go on.
My apologies. I don't quite know the speech patterns here yet. I am not your enemy.
Is he speaking in corruption, Shaman?
No, a scapegoat is actually something that they use as an excuse to.
To say
Yeah.
sorry. He says sorry a lot.
Trying with 17.
Yeah, never speak to out of no shit. No fucking shit.
When he says corrupted speak, then Harald is still just doing. Nah.
My move haven't flinched. I'm serious, case. I'm gonna be in a ready stance 4 times in any second.
I am a thousand son. However, I am not corrupted by the immaterial. I saw my battle brothers all succumb to the corruption, and I fled so that I would not be corrupted myself. While I fled, my Primarch ripped my power and set it upon the stars. I'm searching for my power, and for some reason, this ship landed us here on Fenris. This must be fate. My power must reside here.
Shit, I so want to do a Korg voice, but no, I can't. Harold just says, well, that's hard to believe considering you killed all of us.
I did not kill them. The ship did, and that was
Still
out
holding
of
the
our
head.
control. He was out of our control. We had no control over that.
No problem, Sigurd.
We did not want this.
Styx, what do you think?
Oh, you mean him?
I mean, oh, who isn't there? Okay, no, he doesn't say that. He says,
He asks anyone but the woman, is what he's basically trying to say.
yeah, I wouldn't address a woman to talk about something as important as this. What's your character's name, Jamie? I don't know because it doesn't say so in the thing.
Bricks.
Bricks?
He doesn't know because you're female
No.
and it doesn't matter.
It's not Bricks. What is it?
It is.
Is it Bricks? Okay, Sticks and Bricks. Shit.
I didn't
Fuck
do that
you.
on purpose. I only realised
Fuck
when we had
you.
the last session when we were having the battle.
Okay,
Yeah,
he
he
says.
like-
did.
Oh,
Okay, he doesn't say Sticks. He
I
says
did
Bricks.
it.
What do you think?
She just does this face and she's going. Because she's still trying to process everything.
There's steam coming from her ears.
Like,
It's cold out. Our ears always steam.
I think you should ask Sticks.
I thought I did. Kim.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm asking for an insight check from you. Out of Kim. I'm asking. He
I
just
can't give it.
said things, and
I
I'm
can't do
asking,
that.
and I'm asking what you think. He basically says, "Don't kill me because I'm a good guy."
Nice. Then
Very
Nice.
nice.
You're
Oh,
cheating,
shit.
Kim.
Is he a good guy or
Kim,
is he a
you're
bad guy?
cheating.
Yes, I'm cheating.
You
You're cheating. You can't just roll lots of natural 20s at critical points.
Yeah, I can.
You can't make
But
those
I have
critical
this
rolls.
program called. I have this program that I call Critical Role. It allows me to roll 20s in critical moments.
Ah, shut up.
Meanwhile, Doc's like lawful good. Lawful.
Lawful
Lawful
good.
good.
Lawful good.
yes.
Level 3.
Is this just gonna become completely derivative?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Just so I know. Yeah.
Is he a bad guy?
With a natural 20 on your insight, he's completely and totally telling you the truth that his brothers were corrupted and he fled.
So he's a chicken shit.
Possibly, but not a corrupted chicken shit.
No, that's fair. So I'm going to turn around to Shaman and say, he is a pussy.
So
Quite
the
literally
covered
what I'm
run
saying.
and crashed here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm in the back just like,
So
what's going on?
okay, I'm actually going to say it the way I'm going to say it. He ran from his people, landed on our planet. He ran from life, and he ran from fight. He be a pussy.
I'm laughing when Doc, you should really take that as a win.
Yeah.
I just say. Make whatever judgment you want, but I am not your enemy.
Well,
We take your weapons and we talk to Urgent Shaman, and he'll tell us what to do.
Good plan. Sleeping or awake?
Well, he needs to talk to him.
Oh. I'm gonna slowly lower my weapon.
But we take your weapon.
And I'm gonna walk backwards. I'm not gonna take my eyes off him.
And then he points at the other people, like, who them?
Now I'm
Also-
gonna realize there was one more.
Also 1,000 Sun?
There's several others.
Well, one is
Well, he does
a
like this.
huge.
Suit of
You
armor.
don't even know what the hell that is.
Oh, him.
He's kind of like got gray, hard skin, and there's kind of flat, leathery snout. And he's laying on the ground, just kind of groggily trying to come to consciousness. And you have no idea what that is.
It's a whale.
I say,
Then
I
there's
will
a bearded
explain.
child.
It looks
They
kind
are
of whalish
innocents.
in texture, yeah.
They are innocents. They are simply the crew of the ship. They are... That man there, his name is Bob. He is a gift, a race of what would basically could be described as hippo men.
Basic.
Which doesn't help because there's no translation in Fenrisian for hippo.
Yeah.
Now the other ones, you have what looks like an elderly child, which is really creepy.
Yep.
With a beard.
Yeah, with gray hair and a beard, and a bunch of what look like metal tools, which is very impressive.
Mm.
He is a gnome.
Child.
No,
he's a
not a
child,
child.
Is the
He
child
is
dead?
a small toothed.
Not dead. Not dead.
So,
And then the other
Harald-
Fenrisian survivor, all of the locals know as Caliph,
Is there-
who was one of the ladies of the village.
and she's awake or...
She is conscious, but still on the ground.
Okay. Har will just point at, like, the outsiders and, like,
Is there
pick weapons.
is there a
bring
ritual
the
among our
shaman.
kind to leave children out to fight the wolves for themselves?
There's a ritual that children who cannot hold an axe are killed.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Can this
you
man
hold the axe with an axe
can
holds
he
you.
hold an axe?
Do you offer him an axe?
Mm-hmm.
He takes the axe from you and looks at it and goes, "This is, really primitive work."
I'm gonna take it.
You
I'm gonna
actually
hold
use
up my
these
hand
things?
to take it back. This wait. Primitive? I don't understand the word.
Like, really? Like, I could make a much better one than this.
I'm gonna be like, oh, can you?
Sure you can, little buddy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Here, I made these, and he pulls from the back of his tool belt 3, what you out of character you would know what are adamantine daggers.
Ooh.
Oh, he's so cute. He's got his own toys.
So I'm gonna hold to get my own bag
He
back.
hands you the axe back, and he
And
goes to put his daggers away.
can I have a look? How big are they?
He hands you one. They are actually medium-sized daggers, so they're they're almost short swords in
Like
his
a
hand.
full. Yeah.
So, is there anything I can throw at nearby?
Lots of other
No.
people.
Lots of people.
There's a dude in a red armor over there. I'm just saying. By the way, Casey, while all of this is happening, I've kind of mentally communicated to the wolf that I still have summoned to try to sniff out where the shaman is. Urgent.
Okay.
Urgen. Urgen Thunderflesh. I should just speak in a very Swedish dialect when I do this.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
Come
Do
on,
we
this
actually
game.
have the body of the captain here? Or is he...
I thought someone carried him away.
I think you dragged his body out of the
I thought
thing.
you said-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have the body of the jar.
You have the body and
still
the head of
holding
the
it.
Jarl.
Yeah, kind of trying to balancing the head on the torso together with the axe,
Yeah.
while holding a spear and looking threatening.
The wolf is over here, looking into the fire. You do know that the shaman's house would have been kind of there, kind of about where the front of the ship is.
Mm.
Okay. There are
Cut out.
like, yeah.
Lead the way.
I'll start walking in that direction.
And I'm gonna stand there like everybody's moving along after him. Like that's the most obvious thing to do right now. Like pushing everybody along, you know.
Yep.
So you
The,
didn't take our weapons?
I assume that you guys did.
No,
taken
I don't
anyone.
know who would have taken them.
I mean, Harald just pointed at you guys and said, "Take their weapons because we are bringing him to the shaman," and then
Well,
he walked off.
The
So-
gnome gave Kim one of his ones to look at, put the other ones back in his belt.
Ah,
And I've just been off to the side, and I look human, at least.
yeah. I mean,
I really-
it's kind of up to you.
And as of yet,
You,
no one
Kim,
has said that they're approaching the
Yeah.
big guy, who is about this time standing up and looking around, looking very confused.
Yeah,
I am.
so
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm gonna walk up behind them.
I
I
said,
Punch him
rush
in
him.
the back of the head.
it's okay, Bob. Just
Where are we?
I forgot his name was Bob.
we're marooned.
Not again.
you guys suck
Right.
at this.
Where's the nearest spaceport?
I don't think it's gonna be that easy today, Bob.
What do you mean? Every planet in the sphere has a spaceport on it.
Not this one.
Yeah, just as a note there, the planet, the sphere that you were in when you started the battle, every planet in the sphere did have a spaceport.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk up behind him and say, "Hurry along, Bob." Does he have a weapon visibly on him?
Yes, he does. He actually has a very... You have to look at it a couple times before you realize that it's a weapon. It is... It looks like a cross between an axe and a harp.
Axe and a harp.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an axe guitar?
It is, yes.
Yeah. He's trying to explain like axe guitar, and I would know it.
It is a
My
great
char-
axe with strings and frets.
I barely know
Wow.
what a harp is. How the hell should I know what this is? So I'm gonna just come, move, little man.
Aldrin, are we going this way?
We're going this way for now. Just
All right.
keep calm and
He walks over, and you can see Toucan is just kind of... He had the little thing with the axe where he kind of had a moment's clarity. But you can also see he's looking around because he has 5 brothers.
Mm.
And
Tough
he's not seeing any
break, buddy.
and you actually watch, as you're going to walk that way, you actually watch Bob kind of pick him up into his arm and just keep walking. Like he doesn't even say anything to him. He just kind of picks him up and just kind of carries him along.
Morbid.
Hmm?
What a downer.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's rushing along. I'm in the back.
Okay.
So I guess
Uh,
all of us are kind of herding them along.
I move over to the body of the captain and I say, do you mind if I take this body?
You can see
us.
Harold carrying his own body, like, bring.
Okay.
I look around like, did anyone call dibs?
No. I think he can have it.
I think you can have it.
I did not slay it, so I'm not fussed.
Yeah, so I didn't slay him either, so.
He can have the teeth.
They just shake my head and ignore that.
Human
Pick-
teeth
pick
make
that-
a great
pick that up.
club. I'm just saying.
I pick the body up and put it over my shoulders.
Head and shoulders?
I would say, as I watch all of that go down, I'm just going to de-string my bow because, well, I don't want to leave it strung up because that'll stretch the wood. And I will be second to last after Styx.
Mm.
Because I know he's not going to let me go last.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
That ain't
I would have
happening.
attempted it, but when I
would've-
realized you weren't going, yeah,
And
I
I
would
would've
have moved
kicked
on.
you in the butt and asked you to
recognize
hush
what this
along.
guy's doing because it's what you would do.
Yeah, it's what I would have done because probably for different reasons.
Possibly.
Probably because
So you
if
can
I was
run
in the
away.
back, yes, exactly. Shit went down. I could have started running. But at the
Obviously,
very
you've
back,
never seen horror movies. The dude in the back is always the one who dies first, and then no one noticed for like 30 minutes. Then, hey, where did Tay go? I don't know. He was right behind me. Okay, let's go on.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you head
we're just
down
gonna
into the
move
village?
towards the place where we think, or where I think his hut should have been.
Okay. Do you just pass by the other huts here?
I mean, he would glance at them, but right now it kind of takes priority to. We know that the big dude is dead, so we need to talk to the second in command, basically. Chunky salsa, yes, Kim, I agree. It's chunky salsa situation kind of deal right now.
You make your way around here. And yeah, you realize quite quickly that the shaman's hut would have been under here.
Mm.
And that's a very hot fire now.
Shit.
how deep is the snow here?
You're finding that out quite quickly because the ship has now sunk about 4 feet into the ground as the snow under it has melted.
And none of the Fenrisians even care.
No.
Yeah.
Although you actually do all start to notice that this thing is basically pushing a hole into the ground. The fire is melting. It's still going downwards.
Wait,
Ooh.
melting ice creates hard ice. Hard ice can be used.
Yeah.
Harold says, Jarl dead, Shaman dead. We need to find others. I will meditate to find guidance. Styx, you watch prisoners.
I say there is no need for us to be prisoners. We are allies here. We have all lost a great deal.
you.
There is no need
Is
for
there
us
more
to
of
be
these
prisoners.
thingies?
I will kind of put down the Jarl's body, and then Harold will sit down and start meditating. And I'm gonna focus on the communicate with spirits discipline, and I will try to. I kind of hope that the newly deceased, like their spirit hasn't entirely left this area yet, and I will try to communicate with them. Specifically, Urgent, if I can.
Okay.
I go over to the body of the captain and start looking through his belongings to see if there's anything that could help.
How hurt do Bob and Dukan look?
Toucan is barely standing.
You're muted,
Bob.
Casey.
Oh.
I'm just gonna stand on the
Toucan-
outside, watch them.
Toucan is barely standing. Bob is
Ooh.
maybe half.
Alright, I'm gonna head up, go to both of them. I'm just gonna give I have 2 potions left. I'm just gonna give it to both of them. Because I'm a little over half, but
So he walks over, hands some sort of vial,
2 little just 2 bottles.
and that guy just drinks it.
I mean, one needs a little bit of mead after all the time, right?
I'm gonna open
I
my
do get the
backpack and
bottles.
take up one of my vines and say, "Skull."
But the only thing you would notice, to be honest, I do get the bottles back. I do keep the bottles. I can
Okay.
use these for something.
Madman, will you link the ability that you're using?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I take them and I put them in what I imagine is probably a large backpack I have with all the shit I have.
Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I'm just gonna copy paste it from the PDF.
Ooh, you get the pack tactics feature. That's great.
So it also stops raining when I do this.
Yep.
So the fire gets worse.
And I'm asking for guidance. Basically, most of clan died. Strangers are here saying they are friends. What should we do? I'm just trying to get like one authority figure to say A-okay to this. So
I mean, my one thing is to hit people with sticks, so
yeah.
Wait,
probably not the best task.
sticks with a lion and eggs, or sticks with a TIC?
Outside of hitting things with sticks, I also talk to gods and believe that I'm divine.
I
So I'm a bit
occasionally.
more fucked up in the head than Jamie, but I still hit things with
I
sticks.
hear
Kim,
voices.
Yeah.
Kim, again, something we have in common. I sometimes mumble to myself because literal flaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think our characters will get along if they can ever talk to each other properly.
Yeah, see, language.
Stop saying
Yeah.
complicated or hard things.
Would you rather
Yeah,
I speak
exactly.
demon?
Yeah, no, I don't suggest doing that in front of me.
Yeah, I know.
My character will literally think you're a demon and kill you on the spot.
Casey, are you typing things out or are you
I
waiting
am,
for me
yeah.
to say something?
Or at least attempt
Okay.
to.
Just checking.
You'll probably succeed. I'm squishy. Which, luckily, I have something over my armor, so you can't tell that it's studded leather, that there's bits of metal in it.
I just need to go check my door. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Basically, he just wears like a gambizin over it. Like a nice heavy coat.
I think out of the three of the us, I think that Jamie is the one that hits things the hardest.
Probably.
I got a response, guys.
Uh-oh. Is it funny?
Yeah.
Is it kill the man in red?
No, not at all. It's basically it's your problem now.
Go pal, pal. That's great. I'm dead. I don't have to worry
I
about
figured
this
that would
anymore.
happen.
Shit.
Casey, you missed our response to Man telling us.
No, I didn't
Summarizing-
say exactly what he said, but I
He summarized it.
yeah.
Right, and
No problem now. Is it summarization?
Yeah.
Harald stands up, kind of. Also takes up the axe of the Jarl and says, "We need to gather clan. Then decide what to do." Sticks, you talk to outsiders. We'll try to find the rest. Kim, I don't know if you're muted or if you're talking to someone.
You walk, I follow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I confused sticks and bricks again, but sure.
Yeah, I think you did because
I think I did.
what do you
but-
expect of me? I'm the outsider.
Yeah, that's true. So basically, bricks follow and help me gather people, and sticks stay and talk to outsiders.
that
And
sounds
we'll
like
try
that's gonna work so much better.
Yeah. And I
How
will.
old is it? Because I have studded leather and games, and the only thing that it would do is keep me somewhat warm.
Probably
But it
10 to 20 degrees below freezing.
okay. So we probably. don't think so.
I guess,
Think
yeah,
Sigurd's still
I think me and Jamie, we start trying to gather people. The ones injured, kind of put them close here to the fire. At least here is a little bit warmer.
Yeah, that was going to be my suggestion. That we should probably get either in one of the buildings or just closer where we'll stay.
I mean, there are like huts that aren't burned down here, so we can kind of do both here. So basically, we try to gather as many as possible over here, and we'll see how many actually survived, and which people survived. Yeah. Do we roll for that, or how?
No, because I already know who survived and who hasn't.
Mm.
You get to this hut, and you find a small, probably 2 or 3 person hut, empty. It's got some clothes, some furs, some food, kind of basic traveling equipment, but no people in it.
Okay.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back. I've got to do something outside, but I'm going to feed my dogs while I'm out there, just to save time.
Okay. I will just keep on going, like from hut to hut, and try to work my way around. And so, ooh, like that.
You make your way through all of the huts on this side, and you find one more living person in this hut nearest the boats.
Someone of high standing, or just a dude?
No, he is just a young hunter, maybe in his mid-20s. Yeah, no one of your standing, no.
Okay.
The only people of your standing, you know, you're carrying one of them around, and the other one's already spoken to you.
No, I'm not still walking around with the Jarl. He left him. Over. That would be weird. I'm walking around with a headless body, like gather everyone. That's just so. And how many people were in the clan before all of this?
20 to 30.
And now we are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
7 left. 6 left. Yeah. Okay.
That's like almost a quarter.
Yeah, true. Gonna bring the last dude over here, and I guess we're gonna Okay, I would address Doc. Aldrin. All right, speak. Who are you, and what do you do here? Seeger, Doc.
Damn it, I was muted. As I said, I was.
Quiet here, guys. I'm the one talking.
Am I coming up?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah.
Good.
Now we are. Yeah.
Okay. I am Aldrin Bright. I was a crew member for the last flight from the Olympus, or something like what was it?
Last ride from Olympus.
Last ride from Olympus.
That's right.
Last ride from Olympus. Yes, that's what it was.
Mhm.
Aldrin would say it correctly. I don't, because this body here is the captain. It seems as though the only survivors are me, Kane, Toucan, and Bob.
I am Harald Varkpack. This is Iceberg. This is Bricks. This is Sticks. This is insert. Yeah, Caleb, and insert name of young hunter, and then
John.
put John. Perfect. His name is John. His name is John. It's Johan. And then he points at the body of the Jarl and says, "This is Ragnar, our Jarl."
I'm sorry for your loss.
They died well.
Really?
Did they?
You dropped a ship on them. You dropped a big burning thing on them.
A boat. You know,
That's
it's a big boat.
Yeah, it's a big boat.
A big boat from the sky.
Big boat, sky boat.
You dropped a skyboat on them.
What do you do here?
I was the pilot for the ship. I know navigation, and I know how to. What that face?
Yeah. Now let's look at this.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like getting more and more creeped out as I look at him. But he says,
It's easier if you look at someone else but talk to him. That's what most of us do.
What?
I
knows
just
you
sort of
speak.
nod slowly, and then I just sort of say, I was a pilot. I know how to pilot ships.
Pilot.
Wait,
What? You came from Sky where gods are. Why are you here?
I'm not sure. I don't think any of us are sure. We were in a battle, and for some reason we are here. My best guess is that the magical source of energy that we have on the ship, the thing
Corruption.
that makes it go in the sky, must have been destroyed.
Corruption tends to destroy that which it lends its hand to.
No, it wasn't connected to the corruption. There are powers out from Fenris. Pharaoh.
Who's running
Yeah.
water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Taylor.
Sorry about that. Fuse.
Wait, what?
It,
Or is it that
sounds
Sam?
like someone's running water.
It is a grinder going in the other room.
Could
I
you-
will mute myself.
Thank you. Did the gods strike you down?
No.
What did?
What were we fighting? Wasn't it a giant space squid? Yeah, space kraken. Yeah, I say it was a space kraken.
Space?
What is space?
It was
Star
a kraken. It was a kraken 10 times as big as your ship, and black as night.
So you've been fighting Star Kraken.
Yes.
Haru
Where
looks
can
up
I-
You win?
and says, "Didn't know Kraken were in sky above too, or in sea above too. Star sea. That's the
Sea-
word.
the
I
sea-
remember.
The Sea of Stars
Starsea.
is what they call it.
Yeah, exactly. I remember shit.
But do not look at it like that. In the Sea of Stars, many of the fallen Kraken goes. They say that even the uglier beasts will be found. When you look in the deepest, darkest corner of the Sea of Stars, you will find the wolves still fighting the biggest Krakens of all. In
Oh,
glory.
here we go again with his bloody spill. Don't bore the newcomers.
This is not boredom. This is written in ground. This is the truth. And you will remember when I walk among the stars and I fight the biggest kraken. You will then remember.
I'm sure I will.
Sticks, bricks. We need to. What we need to. Shit. Would I even ask? I would ask. What should we do now?
There is but one thing to do.
Everyone's dead.
I'm gonna put my backsticks back on my back. We need to find a new home, like I have done many times before.
It's currently summer, right? How long until?
Winter.
Yeah.
You're about halfway past the time of fire, so you're about halfway to the time of ice.
Okay. We don't have long, if that's the case.
We must travel the seas, find a new clan, bring a new home, until the sea either claims us or the wolves come with us. Either way, we will win.
Shit, all of us are going to talk like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm making no sense to myself. I'm wondering how you are
Yeah.
understanding.
Look, I think the best course of action is to hunker
Fight.
down and wait.
What?
Wait for the fire to stop burning. And then take what we can from the ship. Because there might be some still left inside.
Why take? I have
Because
not
we have a
killed them.
long journey, do we
Their
not?
plunder do not belong to me. I have not killed them.
We must take what we can. So that the journey is fortuitous.
Fridge.
Sorry. The journey works.
What journey works? No. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I pray. Then I work
No,
all day.
no, I meant the journey is successful. We want to go find these people, do we not? We will need supplies.
We will give what Fenris grants. A fortunate death in battle.
I look at Harold and I say,
Yeah.
we will need supplies, do we not?
Yes, and we need. Would we even bury people, Casey? Or burn them?
Burn them, wouldn't we?
Normally consigned to the oceans.
Alright.
I mean, they will be dust anyhow.
Yeah. So
Or if you have
we-
boats to spare, sometimes a flaming boat for the most honored.
I mean, we have a lot of boats, and we don't need all of them.
And Fenris will give us fish. And we have weapons on our back. And we can face what comes our way.
Okay. What's your name? Your name is Iceberg. Still, I don't know if Seeger's here or not.
I don't
No.
think he is.
Oh, okay.
Can you speak?
Talk to me, boy. Iceberg, we need more fish for journey. Sticks and bricks, we need to gather all supplies. I will prepare to set the Jarl and Shaman into the afterlife.
So say Harald. So shall be.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. If you're gonna
Right
search
on.
the tents for food,
I'm gonna
things,
gather supplies. I mean, I'm
Give me
gonna
an
grab whatever
investigation
comes
check.
my way.
Sorry, go ahead.
Give me an
Casey.
investigation check.
Oh, sorry, you broke up there a bit, Casey.
Yeah.
Investigation check.
Investigation, okay. Cool.
Investigation. I'm following Sticks.
Meanwhile, I want to look at the ship. How long do I think the fires will burn?
Give me a repair check with intelligence.
This isn't gonna be good.
Okay.
I will.
17.
I will focus on the ring thing again. By the way.
I can tell that, because you hate photos of finding stuff.
I got a 27.
With the heat that's coming off of that, you figure it's going to burn for at least through the night.
Mm.
It may be starting to burn out by morning or maybe midday tomorrow.
Tim,
Yeah.
that's the third 17 I've rolled in a row. I'm clearly cheating.
Yes, you are.
I'm taking
Yeah.
that into account.
Yeah, so basically the work tasks are right now that Jamie and Kim are gathering like all the supplies that we do have, and Seeger is trying to catch that fish that can, and I'm trying to gather all the bodies into one of these boats.
I just want to
Kalis.
said. I just want to set for record. I still carry around that dagger, Casey. I have not given it back.
He's not asked for it back either.
Oh.
No, hold on just a second, guys.
I'm thinking of
I like the
changing my
little
voice.
child.
I'm thinking of changing my voice again. I haven't decided on how this guy
Guys,
is
give
going
me
to
2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back, alright?
Okay.
No problem.
I'll also be right back.
See, I really want to do the Korg voice, but I can't do it. It sucks.
I'm just gonna use my normal voice.